Hello, hello. Good morning. Welcome, welcome to another ES Futures trading stream. This is Victor here, streaming from Malanda. Today is Tuesday, January 9th. It is 9:14 a.m. Of course, Eastern time in the U.S. Okay. Let's go to the market. Let's check something. Something has happened yesterday. There is some change in the market, as you can see here. Now we have this monthly time frame that still trading higher. We have a trend to the upside. Market is testing again this all-time high, the previous all-time high. The weekly, there was change last week, the past week, or this last week of the year. It was no, the first week of the year of last year. We have this trend. The market was trending for 8-9 weeks straight, and there was, that trend ended here. Yeah, this week here took out this inventory. There is some rebalancing here, and now I won't say yet that the trend has resumed, but there's change, right? Because this week, I'm going to make this higher. This week has took the previous week high. This range, the market opened at the low of this range, and has took the other, and has took the opposite side of the range. Now we have this big one. Now we have this big one here, or not big one, but bigger one. It was like this, okay? Maybe we can where did I put this? Let's put it here. Okay, we can also put it could have been here, but it took these 2 weeks. No, let's do it. Okay, let's do it different. It took these 2 weeks range out. It explored so far it did not have acceptance below. It came back inside this 2-week range. Now a 3-week range, right? Look below on failure, and the failure targets the opposite side of this 2-week range. It could come. It can. We still have 3 more days to go, 3 or 4 more days to go, and you can make a new highs. Who knows? But something that is kind of quite interesting here in this chart is you can put this trend line. You can basically put a trend line here. From this low, you just put this 4 here, 3 days here, or this 6 days here all together and extend it. And look what you can see here. This is just perfect. It's just too perfect. This can be resistance or support. I don't know, you might can trade sideways, but something can happen here. Notice that the market coming all the way down to here also takes this low, is around this low here, it gets the market close to this gap. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but this is an scenario I am having in mind. You never know when it's going to be useful. I try to have multiple scenarios, multiple possibilities in mind. So not to have bias on, not to be biased on either side. Because as you can see in the daily, what happened here in the daily is you have this extremely long inventory. The last 2 months of 2023, the market rallied like 15%. That's huge. That's a huge 15% rally here. And as long, this trading here is not cash, it's not sell, it's not sold. Now this is still paper money, right? Well, whoever got a trade here or here or here or here, here until they cash, they don't have anything. To materialize the gains, they will need to sell. Some selling has happened here, but this was just a rebalancing of this inventory here. Notice the volume. There's some increase here. But what is interesting to me is that yesterday didn't have that much volume. This thing looks like a rebalancing, of this short inventory here. Notice there was a perfect trend line here as well. That in the daily. Also, what happened here the last week, this break here didn't have too much volume as well. Let's check what the other markets are doing. We have crude. Oh, come on. You have crude oil coming in range, very erratic here. Gap down, gap up. This break did not feel the gap here. It's pretty much trading in this range. Weak dollar, gold remains high, right? Testing, making new high here. We probably can come back all the way up to here as well. This triple low here is very questionable as well. And the thing, I think the most interesting thing, something that can be interesting here is the bond market. What happened here? Notice that there is very extended upside here. And this shows is short covering here. Notice this perfect trend. You can place a line here underneath here. There's a trend. And the same thing goes now in the as the market starts to break. You can do the same thing here as well. The very mechanical trading here. Can it come down to this range? Notice where this was bought. Right from this range. There's a rejection of this range right now, or at least right now. But the short-term trend continues here. This is a bigger trend that is going higher. This can be a pullback, but I have my doubts about this thing here. The question here that remains is if this keeps falling here. This is the 10-year notes. If this keeps falling, this can drag the market. This can have, even though it's still far from the lows, they may impact. They may have some form of, or at least short-term impact in the markets, in the ES. Also, yesterday we have an incredible rally. It was really hard to see. The market was grinding to the upside, and we got this. At the end, volume was really, not behind this movement. You have even lower volume than these 2 days here, which suggests that this is more like short coming movement rather than a more serious buying here. Also, something else to mention here is the multiple distributions that we have yesterday. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 distributions is a sign of emotion. So signs of emotion running high. All these shorts here, starting from here all the way down to this day, were forced to cover. There was some form of short squeeze yesterday as well. It was hard. It was hard to get in this market. What I unfortunately the key that I could find here yesterday was and this is why you do your homework. There was something yesterday. You could see this. We talk about this. Come on, man. We talk about this trend, right? This mechanical selling here. sign of very short-term trading here. And but notice something here. Once you have this, what do you think traders are going to do if they see this trend here? Okay, what is the first thing it comes to your mind? Okay, what I'm going to do? I'm going to sell it from this trend again, right? What that level is, if you check this level, 53, 55, something around that. Now, that was from the homework, 55. Let's do it 55, okay? And where is 55 here? 55, 1, 2, 3, 55, right here. And check what do we have. What do we have here? This is what happened yesterday. It still was inside A. The odds were high, rotation and chop. There was no rotation because in hindsight we have a trading day yesterday. Well, look at what happened here around that level. The market sold from that level. It was exactly from that level, from that trend line there. Now, if I remove this, you will see the trend. You can see, you can extend this line here. You got this number, and then it was used as a support. It never closed this distribution here. It never come back inside A. Also, the base of the day, the low of the day was a no-go. This area, the low of this distribution here. They still happen, and I also had a spike down here at this one. No, there were. Once these spikes were taken back, the market never looked back. This was the key here. It took me a while to watch, to realize about this. God damn it, because it was really hard. For me, it was really, I was on both sides of the market yesterday. The trend value was higher. But when you have, when I realized this was a trending day, value and POC and all those things, they become irrelevant. But you have is a trending day, and somehow, some way, somewhere, I had to get in, But that's what you do when we have a trading day, we just jump into the wagon, jump in the train. But it was for me. It wasn't easy. It was one of the hardest days. Why? Now, in the upper side, what I'm looking is this for today's trading, for this movement. I know now that this movement doesn't have no volume, right? So there's no volume back in this. It looks more like a short covering, but there's a late pullback here from this day. This is a rally, late pullback. This happens to be a previous all-time high. Check your daily charts, and you will see the market is selling just before the previous all-time high. So this can be some short-term reference, and most important, or as important as this one, it would be this level up here as well, the closing of these distributions. I still have some short inventory in big hands up here. The lower side here, what we had yesterday was multiple distributions here, and from the overnight as well, we have this double distribution here, prominent POC, a double distribution up here. I want to see what the market does relative to this overnight, because overnight inventory is 100% short. Odds are that there can be some kind of counter action. If not, if the market just takes out this low in the first period, that would be something. I am thinking about that thing as well. Oh boy, I need to do my numbers again. Come on. I have a bunch of references here that I don't need it anymore. As soon as these ones are taken, I don't need this has been taken. Where is settle? Settle is 48. Oh, and also we have, as you can see, we have a 4800 right there. Put it weight 0125. This is zero. You have the 4800 there. I don't need this one anymore. Previous weekly high. Oh boy. I'm running out of time here. Previous weekly high 4797.5. 47, yeah, this one. Oh, come on. Some reliable. I want to see if this is something serious. If there's something serious, the market can, will build value. I would say, but where? I am neutral. Market is open up. I am neutral into the session. I think the market is quite long, has been very emotional yesterday. But let's see what this market does. Opening inside previous day range is an advertisement for chop. Also rotation at high. Today is a completely different day. It's not the same as yesterday. Yesterday the market opened at the center of this range. Today is also opening at the center of the previous day range. But the previous day or yesterday has a lot of short inventory. Lots of short inventory. This inventory is not in the market anymore. So today, if this market is going to rally, it needs volume, right, behind. Because this looks more like a short recovery. Now, look at what volume is now. That's the first thing. Volume has decreased a little bit. The opening doesn't have too much. Also, look at the tempo. What's happening here? Really, really slow. At least, it's just 15 seconds or 1 minute, 15 seconds into the opening. Also, chop are high. These things, I got this label here marked because there was huge volume in this day, huge blocks. That's why it happened. First, I thought that was a coincidence, but when I see the market just going, on using these levels, it makes me think that there's something there. And from yesterday, something that I want to show you from yesterday is the closing. Let me see if I can find. Okay, here it is. The closing, how much volume this closing had here. Look at this. Here is kind of like expected, right? It dries here. But look at it. This is after 5:30 p.m., really close to 6 p.m. Oh, my bad. Really close to 5 p.m. There's a lot of blocks here. What this is? I have no idea. what it is. Now, if I have from what level? 97. That's it. 97 to 99. Okay. 97 to 99. 97 to 99. I'm going to use these arrows here. 97. 98, 99. And I choose those ones because the market has opened this low. It's not this can be profit takings as well. Who wants to go long overnight, for example, right? Look at the cash here from here all the way up to here, because what we have as well, we have these big blocks too. Yesterday, we talked about this one. We have big blocks here going higher 1,000, 2,000 here, 1,000 here. You know, we talk about that there can be something going on here today. I never expected to be like that. You know, there was some. The rally wasn't the odds, short covering wasn't the odds, but whoa, it was just so extended to the upside. And when I see this kind of volume, usually there is some upside continuation afterwards. You know, but those are just observations. I'm not saying it's going to rally. That is just part of the homework. You know, how many times the market has rallied after I saw this one. You know, has continued the movement after I saw this kind of blocks is, you know, arguable. Yes, I would say 80% of the times. When I saw this, I saw the market going high, going in the direction of the late movement or the current movement. Now, overnight inventory is very short. I mean, very short. Yeah, seller is way up here with all of the trade. All of the overnight trade has happened below seller, which makes the inventory short. The market had between this, and this day, maybe around 4 or 5 million contracts. Now, the overnight has only 300,000. And Nasdaq, I still have this level here. These were areas that I was watching. This area, these were single prints, and I was watching these single prints. Thought the market can come all the way up to here. It did came all the way up to here, but I am keeping now this level as my next reference. This one is not valid anymore. What happened? I don't know what is this. I don't need this. There was huge volume around these areas. It's not. I don't think it's coincidence that this day's low was around this. And why I'm watching Nasdaq now, because I have seen the past weeks there is there's some. It seems like Nasdaq is leading the way in this market now. When there is divergences there, I don't care. But when the ES gets in sync with the Nasdaq, that can be. If I have something there, you know, that's kind of like increases the odds of the thing that I'm watching to happen. But I trade the ES. The ES is my market. I don't trade based on Nasdaq, based on what's happening on Nasdaq. I don't do that. I also recommend not to. I mean, trade your market. Don't look nobody else, nothing else. Alright, if you have any questions, please just let me know. Look at the tempo here. Oh, this is. But what do I have here? I don't have anything. Huh? Volume dries at the high. Volume dries at the low. Very narrow range. What is on deck? 8:30 bills action at 1 p.m. But nothing else. Very quiet today until until Thursday when we have CPI. Right? This kind of movements, the kind that we have yesterday, is also, when you have CPI, which is, who wants to be, for example, if the market has this break, who wants to face that market down here? When there's this kind of range, you will see, this is what I notice, right? The market position itself around the center of these ranges. If there's a range, it can kind of like it goes back and forth through the center, and facing the release is around the center range. If there's a big break, it kind of like counts. There is a little rally. If there's a big rally, there is a little break. Just in front of the news. Tomorrow, the previous day, usually is also a theme day. Can you see the difference of today's trade versus yesterday? Right? The market yesterday opened down here. There was a lot of chop back and forth, and then zzz, this looked like a short, and we had this lack of X, no excess here, which means the action to the upside has not been completed. We have a mechanical high, weak high here, and another weak high here. And all these 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 now are history. What remains is the all-time high made in the overnight session, and this week high as well. Right? And the most important thing is this distribution here. If the market takes the market closes this distribution here, there are good odds it's going to make a new high. Now, another thing for today's trade, traders know this can smell the 4,800 here. Why? Just because, right? I think that this is this can be this movement to the downside can be some form of rebalancing. Inventory just got too long, too fast yesterday, too far, too long, too fast yesterday, and this can be some pullback, some rebalancing of this long session. Notice this, right? Where this? Oh, my bad. What the heck do I have this? No, I go to mark the low. This low came inside this distribution. Coming inside this distribution risks the market and increases the odds coming to this low. Right? But what happens if that doesn't happen? So the market checks this one. What this one is, right there. What do you have above this one? You have nothing. We have nothing here. We have nothing here. The market shouldn't have any inconvenience to go through these single prints, which it did, right? It did in the overnight, but going higher, there should be no problem whatsoever to come all the way up to here, take this one out, get back inside, and come back again to this high. This is 1.8 high. I'm checking this weekly low here as well. This can be important. What is going to be important and what is not, that I don't know. Right? 47.97.5. 47. Oh, this one. Yeah, what are you? You shouldn't be here. You shouldn't be here. I guess there was something here to the downside. Here. Alright. This is weekly high. Previous week high. Weekly high. I'm going to name this as a weekly high, which was taken, which indicates change. Okay, change. There's no more. The possibility of this market starting a trend to the downside in the weekly time frame has been, has just ended. Okay, because it has taken the previous high. In the same way, we have a trend to the downside, and this day, this day ends that trend. That's happening in the bigger. That happened in the bigger time frame. The bigger time frame was going high. Was trying to establish a trend to the downside. Trying to establish a trend to the downside. But this is this day. Yesterday took the previous week high out, and that just, Now, once a day takes a previous day high or low, that's market getting out of balance. In this case, has taken the previous week out, previous week high out. That's market getting out of balance. What happened in that market comes back in balance again. You can target the opposite side of that balance. These are just guidelines. You have guidelines, some kind of references. Remember, trading is not exact. There's no exactness in trading. Exactness kills. Alright. Nasdaq is buying from the overnight low. Huh. (47) 15 minutes, 17 minutes into the first period. What is this 4171.5? I remember putting this here, but I don't remember why. Oh, look at this staple here. Marcus trying to break here. Let's see if this market makes another attempt. To trade lower towards this. Why do I have this gray line here? Yeah, there's some mechanical level here. Here this one as well. White cracker potential. around this area too. Nothing here, boy. Here comes another attempt to extend, to have downside extension here. Oh, this tiny range here. Can this be an inside day? I don't know. We're just starting here. The ES looks stronger. I mean, looks weaker than the Nasdaq. What the heck is happening? Okay. No, I don't have anything here. I have a red day. Settle is up here. All computers are showing red numbers here. But very not bad opening here. Can you see the difference? I mean, remember what happened yesterday. What do you think traders will be doing or will be trying to do today based on what happened yesterday? Traders are going to be buying today. The odds that traders are going to be buying now are high. Just because yesterday, you know, the trade markets again going to the moon. They have a gigantic market is very strong. Blah 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 blah. What happened yesterday? Happened yesterday. Today is a new day. It's a new day. It's a new day. It's a new day. And from yesterday, look at, let's check. I got these ranges here, these, not ranges, these accumulations of volume, up here, and down here. The market is in this empty area, there's nothing here. Just slow here, I mean really low here that has been taken out. Now the market, the next, why I do this? Because the market is moving, it's being attracted to those areas. It can come all the way up to here, or here, or here. If that happens, one see the market is bought from here, or it has all this inventory, this long inventory, can be liquidated and move the market towards this area here. You can see my time frame is bigger than the 5 minutes. I traded 30 minutes. My time frame is 30 minutes. Alright. Look at Nasdaq. What's happening in this market? I say the ES looked weaker and the Nasdaq looked stronger. The freeze period, right, as always, there's a lot of positioning in the freeze period. Profit takings, new orders being processed. An opening inside the previous day range is an advertisement for chop. We have had a lot of chop. 5 minutes to the close of the first period, and volume is going to be lower than yesterday. It has been raining all night long here in Atlanta. It's a lot of rain. I love those days. I sleep really well when there's raining. When it is raining. If any, I mean, this day is kind of looking forward to the downside so far. Why I say that? Because I got taper here in the upper side, right? There was no attempt to do the market. This has, oh God, I didn't see this thing. Look at this. There are 3 distributions in the overnight, and the market couldn't close the lower ones. Huh. I'm not short. I am flat. Okay. But if I was short, this is going to be this would be my stop here. Market closes this distribution. The risk is the market can trade towards this high here. That would be my stop. There's nothing here in this market. But traders get too emotional after a day like yesterday. A good percentage of traders will be convinced that this market is going to rally. It's going to keep going higher, and the only way to trade is to buy, and that will be buying. That's how, that's what markets are. That's what trading is about. Now, the market is not an entity, doesn't have life by itself. We traders make or are the market. There are positions, there are traders that are short, and there are traders that are long. There are 2 beliefs there, maybe 3. There are also multiple time frames. There are traders, there are investors. No tempo here, man. Tempo is dead here. There's no conviction here. There's nothing going on here in this market. I see some weakness in the Nasdaq now. it's, it has changed. I mean, these things can change so really quick, man. You will see, but the Nasdaq is rallying. It's going higher. But that's what I see. I see weakness there. The ES as well. You know. I see some sign of weakness there too. Just got to wait. I mean, what happened is traders get too anxious to trade. There is a lot of observation that we have to do when trading, and it takes time. We must be patient. Passion is a must here. Nasdaq and the ES are about to break a range, really close to breaking the opening range. That breakout, if there is breakout, has to have volume, be high. If it doesn't have volume, it's going to be quite questionable, you know, because we had this formation here, the same kind of formation we have on the upper side. We had that one in the lower side. The market explored below. There was nothing here. Now let's see what happens in the opposite in the opposite side. I don't have anything here. I have no reason here, and that's my opinion here. Right? This is just me. You need to do your own research. You need to do your own homework. You need to have your own opinion as well. There's nothing wrong with being wrong. You know, this is a business where we got to learn to be good losers. You know, we are professional losers here. You know, the best loser wins. I am reading this book, and when I was having those thoughts, like, wow, you know, I came across this book that was written by Tom Hogarth, The Best Loser Wins. It's a, I mean, this is it's about 6 hours long, and I almost finished that book yesterday. Let me show you. This is the book. The Best Loser Wins by Tom Hogarth. Tom Hogarth. I almost finished the book. Yes, I would. I wanted to finish, but it was kind of like midnight, and I had to sleep. I had to go to sleep. But it was. I really enjoyed that book. It's professional losers. That's what we are. We have to learn how to lose, not because we lose all the time here. You know, that's a misconception too. That when trading, if you want to be successful, you need to have a high rate trades here. Wait a minute, there's something going on here. There's something going on here. I'm leaning towards. I mean, I'm leaning towards the short side here. Look at what this market, oh come on, look at what this market was sold from, exactly from this. This is not good for the short here, gosh. Alright, but this is just the overnight, who cares, right? But I'm looking at this part of the histogram, not how it dries here. The same thing, remember? The same thing happening on A. And it's holding here. Halbach is holding. It didn't came back all the way to Halbach here. But now the market is trying to establish a direction here. Yeah? To the upside. There is way more long inventory from yesterday than there is short inventory from the overnight. Okay. Alright, I didn't take the short. Market is testing that low again. It's trying to trade to the downside, but the direction, I mean, the years you can see is testing the low, but the direction is to the upside. Trade is willing to tell, you can see trades are selling rallies, but the direction is to the upside. The directional moves to the upside. Nasdaq has done nothing yet. Nasdaq is in range. We have an inside bar to the upside in Nasdaq. If you have any question, please let me know. I'm going to do a trade here. Let's see if something happens. Let's see what do I do here. Now I'm going to do something here. I'm going to remove these labels. 7150. What the heck was 7150? I don't know. No, that was a high this range, 3-day range, but that's history now. I am going to remove this thing. I think this is history as well. I'm going to let it go. And I'm going to check. I'm going to use a new label here. New reference. I mean, I don't trade from these references, but I use that to see how the market reacts, what the market does around those things. I want to see the market right now, but I want to see if the market has acceptance below this line here, below this level. Right now, value is, it's right at center. This is right at center. This high here, which is the high of the distribution, has same value above and below. 70% of the trade has happened above. 50% of the 70% of trade has happened above, and 50% of that 70% has happened below. Now, if I keep seeing the same kind of reaction here on the upper side and the market keeps going higher, it rise but keeps going higher, boy, that's something that can or maybe will be questionable. All right, now both Nasdaq and the ES are in sync. The reference in Nasdaq need more room to work, but if you check your Nasdaq charts, you will see the market is being sold from the high of the, what is it? Wow, how many distributions this chart has? 1, 2, 3, 4 for the high of the fourth distribution. That actually increases the odds the markets keep going higher. Nasdaq is going to keep going higher there. Now we are back in this single prints. Do you remember when I said the market looks, I was leaning to the short side? We had this formation in the upper side that look like, oh come on, that look like this, and halfback was really close. It was kind of like about three ticks, 3 or 4 ticks from halfback from this level here. And since I don't have anything, since the market doesn't have anything yet, the next thing I had to do is monitor. I'm not going to stay. I will not going to stay for long on that position without the market having some kind of really, convincing, because the market has no confidence right now. Why I'm going to stay? Why I'm going to stay or have a big position in some direction when the market doesn't have any conviction, especially after a day like yesterday. I said the market looked weak, the ES looked weak, and the Nasdaq looks stronger. That changed. I said after that both look weak, but this breakout has had some volume. I said breakout of previous period high, previous period range, but it's not that high, but it is just the opening. We are just in the second period here. I will take a break. I will take a short break. I need to stretch. All right, I'll be back soon. Alright, I'm back. Alright. Both markets are in sync. Some upside extension now in the ES. There's a lot of trading that's happening above VWAP also. But this breakout is, I mean, mini breakout of A is having low volume here. This can be a rotational day. I'm checking the 49.73 here. This market can stop at overnight hardback right there. What's that? 48.86 maybe. This level here. Checking the overnight here. This is the only things I check in the overnight session. High, low, hardback. Maybe this distribution here. Trending days are a small fraction of the total trading days, and back-to-back trading days are really not that, it doesn't happen that often. Another formation on the upper side. Just like yesterday. Same thing like yesterday. We have a direction now. Do you remember how this market opened? It was total lack of confidence. Very weak opening. There's nothing there. Slow opening. Market tested lows. They tried to go higher first, then test the lows a couple times, and then, after they didn't find sellers down there, now sellers didn't join. There is more buying here, but the thing that I see here, the buying is, there's no strong buying here. Probably just short-term trading money, more likely. Look at that spot. My strategy calls for a short here. That's too early in session. Still nothing convincing here. And for it to work, it has to work really fast. No, it's very slow. The odds are not in my favor. That's why that's say here. If I do a short here, so why I would like to short something that is going higher, right? Tempo is a good reason. It's the second time this market is drying up there. We should have some upside extension right here, right now. You know, it is 10:24, 6 minutes before, 6 minutes to the closing of the current period. I don't like how this is dry, how this just dries out there. Same action as yesterday. But if I am long here, the play is that this is a pullback. We have very long upside movement. Oh, and by the way, gosh, I have this in twos. Okay, forgot to put it in ones. Oh, come on, that's much better. All right, huh. 25.
Order filled.
I got a small short here. I got small short. Aiming maybe close to half back here. But this works fast. I don't want if market. Okay, I'm out. I'm going to close this shit. No, the one. The closer it gets to this high, the higher the odds we're going to have some kind of upside movement here. I'm going against the trend, against the current trend here. Nasdaq has some potential to go towards the 1670, 60. My stop is 83.75. 83.75. I've tried not to let the market stop me out. Just want to close before. Oh boy, 3 minutes before. This can have a really quick, it can open here and have a really quick upside movement. I am playing the odds of chop and rotation here as well. I'm not risking much here. Couple points here. What happens is traders are, traders are thinking we are going to have the same kind of day as yesterday. I'm not going to let this market go against me for too much. I'm moving my stop to break even. I'm playing this market. I want to see what if the market can come to inside a low. If the market comes back down below, I say below the opening, and pushes towards this area, I will thinking to add something here. But this is just some rebalancing of yesterday inventory. No, I'm not looking for home runs here. Got any questions? Please let me know. Okay, we have another distribution. This market can go higher here. Potential.
Stop filled.
Yeah, this market can go higher here. It's trying to repeat yesterday's action. So if you were shorting yesterday, there was actually no reason to be short yesterday because you have a trading day. Today can be your day. You may have something there. Look at this. Did you see what happened here? How it rise on the lower side? It didn't find sellers here, didn't find sellers here. And it's not finding sellers here as well. It didn't find more buyers up here though. The same thing. That's why I went short here. But I guess I moved my stop too soon here. I moved it too soon to break even. No, actually, I have 1 point there, but it is too early in the session to risk something big, really small position there. The traders remember what happened yesterday. We have a really nice, struggling day to the upside. Now, guess what? I am not going to miss this day now. Now I am ready to go long. I am going to take advantage of my. I have figured out the market now. I know how to trade. Now I'm going to be long. Because yesterday it was long. It went long. It went higher. It didn't matter how slow, but it did. At the end, I just have to hold here. Okay, that's the thinking. You see, the Nasdaq is also doing the same thing. Both markets are in sync now. If you check the market, if you check the Nasdaq, you will see how the Nasdaq is buying from the distribution as close as possible to a high. Just it's unbelievable that. There are some odds. Also, the ES is going to close these distributions have increased. But look at where it is coming from. Hard back here. The reason why I moved my stop is that it was too close to the change of periods. No, I have only 1 more minute there, and I didn't want to risk something fast here. I know the tempo is very low, very slow, But this period was opening the upper side of V or B. They also were that there could be some kind of like quick movement. Market opening here and it goes up here, and that's why I moved my stop. I didn't want to risk that. I didn't want to risk much. There's some taper here in the lower side. $82.50. 82.50. Where's 82.50? Yeah, this. Look at this accumulation. These pinks here. Now we have a trend. Now this market is going higher. 3 periods straight is going high. Now I want to see if there is some odds of rotation here. C will not take B high. The same kind of taper that we have here in the upper side is the same thing we have here in the lower side. So now I have this range here between this high and this C low that happens to be B held back as well. Interesting here. What the heck? Boy, the Nasdaq doesn't look that good now. Hmm. 1670.58 in Nasdaq. That's why I'm watching the all right. Look at the volume. Lower volume than yesterday. This looks more and more as a short covering. Contraction to overnight short inventory. What we are witnessing here. Yesterday there was all this short inventory was rebalanced. Now we don't have that much. Just check at let me show you something here. So how much volume did we have yesterday? Oh, really low volume. This is the ES, okay? This is not there is some market overall. The exchange. This is just the ES. Three, 10, 310, 394. Okay. 1.6, 1.3, 1.6, 1.3. Alright, so in these 4 days here, we have like 4 million, like 5 million, so like 6 millions, right? 1, 2, 3, yeah, like 6 million contracts here. That, and how much volume did we have yesterday? 1.3. So there's still a good amount of inventory there. There can be. Yeah, but this looks like a counterreaction to this short inventory here. This is 100% short overnight inventory. This looks like, you know, it has all the signs. It has all the signs of counterreaction to overnight inventory here. How much last night? Oh, come on, 194, really low. 194,966. What about today? I want to see yesterday. How much volume did we have yesterday? All right. Uh-oh. Yesterday. All right. The main thing, you know, I guess I can consider this range here. The market has come back inside this 3-day range. Has not been accepted. Now we have two distributions here, just like yesterday. You know, of course we are going to have a gigantic rally today. That's what a lot of traders are betting. That's their planning. Okay, because I missed yesterday, right? I missed yesterday. I knew it has to be long. And I keep short in the market, but now I know the market is going higher. I'm going to be long now. The context is completely different. We have a completely different context here. What I like here is that the value is above this 3-day range here. You know, some higher prices are being accepted, but it is still it's still early in the session here. And remember that there is the 4,800 up here. You know, this is, you know, traders have seen this number here. On the market trader, we are going to go back up there. Okay. All right. It is 10:40. Unless you have any questions, I'm going to call it a day. I wish you guys excellent trading day. Stay safe. Bye bye.